What if I told you that right now? As you're watching this video, thousands of letters are being prepared and mailed out containing information about a $4,200 bonus stimulus payment that could be heading directly to your mailbox. And here's the part that might surprise you even more. This isn't just for working Americans, but seniors receiving Social Security and individuals on SSDI are specifically included in this round of payments. Are you one of the millions of Americans who could be eligible for this financial relief? And do you know what signs to look for to make sure you don't miss out on this opportunity? If this information sounds important to you and you want to stay updated on all the latest stimulus news, government benefits, and financial relief programs, make sure to hit that subscribe button right now and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update that could put money directly into your pocket. The landscape of government stimulus payments has been constantly evolving, and what we're seeing now represents a significant shift in how relief funds are being distributed to the American people. Unlike previous stimulus rounds that required extensive online applications or complex eligibility verification processes, this $4,200 bonus payment system is designed to reach recipients through direct mail correspondence, making it more accessible to populations who may have been underserved by digital-first approaches in the past. The decision to include seniors and SSDI recipients specifically addresses concerns that were raised during earlier stimulus distributions, where many individuals who rely on fixed incomes or have limited internet access found themselves facing barriers to accessing the financial relief they desperately needed. But what exactly makes this $4,200 payment different from what we've seen before? And why are letters being used as the primary method of communication? The answer lies in the recognition that not every American has consistent internet access or the technical skills necessary to navigate complex online portals. By utilizing the postal system, government agencies are ensuring that information about this bonus payment reaches the widest possible audience, particularly targeting demographics that have historically been underrepresented in digital stimulus programs. This approach acknowledges that seniors, individuals with disabilities, and those in rural communities often rely more heavily on traditional mail services for important communications, making letters the most effective way to reach these populations with critical financial information. The timing of these mailings is crucial, and understanding when to expect correspondence could make the difference between receiving your payment promptly and experiencing unnecessary delays. Current reports suggest that letters began going out in waves, with the first batch targeting individuals who were automatically eligible based on their existing benefit status with Social Security or SSDI programs. Are you currently receiving Social Security retirement benefits, survivor benefits, or disability payments? If so, you're likely in one of the priority groups for this mailing, which means your letter could arrive within the next few weeks if it hasn't already reached your mailbox. For SSDI recipients, this inclusion represents a particularly significant development because previous stimulus efforts sometimes created confusion about eligibility for individuals receiving disability benefits. The explicit inclusion of SSDI recipients in this $4,200 bonus payment eliminates much of that uncertainty and ensures that some of our most vulnerable citizens have clear access to this financial relief. The letters being sent to SSDI recipients contain specific information about how their disability status affects their payment timeline and any steps they may need to take to ensure they receive their full benefit amount. What should you be looking for when checking your mail? And how can you distinguish legitimate correspondence about this stimulus payment from potential scams or fraudulent communications? The authentic letters will come from official government sources and will include specific identifying information that matches your records with the Social Security Administration or other relevant agencies. These letters will never ask you to provide personal information like your Social Security number, bank account details, or passwords over the phone or through email. Instead, they will provide clear instructions about how to verify your eligibility and what steps, if any, you need to take to receive your payment. The $4,200 amount itself reflects careful consideration of current economic conditions and the ongoing financial challenges facing American families. This figure is designed to provide meaningful relief without creating unsustainable fiscal burdens, and it takes into account the cumulative effects of inflation, housing costs, and other economic pressures that have impacted household budgets over the past several years. For seniors living on fixed incomes, this payment could represent several months' worth of relief for essential expenses like medications, utilities, or home maintenance costs that have become increasingly expensive. But here's where things get particularly interesting for our viewers. The payment structure for this stimulus round includes provisions for individuals who may not have received previous payments due to filing status changes, address updates, or other administrative issues. Have you moved recently, changed your banking information, or experienced changes in your household composition that might have affected your eligibility for earlier stimulus payments? The letter system is designed to capture many of these cases and provide opportunities for individuals to update their information and claim payments they may have missed. The geographic distribution of these letters follows a systematic approach that prioritizes areas with high concentrations of seniors and SSDI recipients. But don't assume that your location determines your eligibility timeline. Rural communities, urban centers, and suburban areas are all included in the mailing schedule, with delivery dates depending more on administrative processing capacity than geographic location. This means that whether you live in a major metropolitan area or a small farming community, your letter should arrive within a similar timeframe if you're eligible for the program. One critical aspect that many people overlook is the importance of maintaining updated contact information with relevant government agencies. If you've moved in the past year but haven't notified the Social Security Administration, the IRS, or other agencies that might be handling these payments, your letter could be delayed or sent to an outdated address. Taking a few minutes to verify that your current address is on file with these agencies could prevent significant delays in receiving both your notification letter and your actual payment. The verification process outlined in these letters is designed to be straightforward, but it does require attention to detail and prompt response to ensure you don't miss important deadlines. Some recipients may need to confirm their current banking information, while others might need to verify their current living situation or dependency status. The specific requirements vary based on individual circumstances, but the letters provide clear instructions tailored to each recipient's situation. For family members who may be helping elderly relatives or individuals with disabilities navigate this process, understanding your role and limitations is important. While you can certainly help with reading mail, organizing documents, and providing transportation if needed, there are specific privacy and security protocols that must be followed when dealing with government benefit programs. The letters will include information about authorized representative procedures if formal assistance is needed for individuals who cannot manage the process independently. As we continue to monitor the distribution of these letters and the processing of payments, it's worth considering what this development might signal about future government relief efforts. The emphasis on inclusive communication methods and the specific attention to underserved populations suggests that lessons learned from previous stimulus programs are being applied to create more equitable and accessible systems for distributing financial relief. The $4,200 bonus stimulus payment represents more than just immediate financial relief. It demonstrates a commitment to ensuring that all Americans, regardless of age, disability status, or technological comfort level, have fair access to government assistance programs. By watching for your letter, understanding the verification process, and responding promptly to any requirements, you're taking important steps to secure financial support that could make a real difference in your daily life and long-term financial stability.